Oh, we are back. We are really excited. We are pushing on this Monday here at NICE 25. I am Matthew Joseph. I am one of the co-hosts here with the Stronger Together podcast, NICE 25. I am joined, as always, by Rob Abraham here as well. Rob, how's your day going?
My day is going absolutely fantastic. I am meeting some really incredible people, having some great conversations. So it's all good.
That's awesome. And you are here in our partnership with Tech and Booth 500, 501. Tell us a little bit about the work that's going on with Tech.
So we sell some really cool products. If you want to see a robot, come up and check it out. You want to see a 3D printer? We got one of those. I sound like a used car salesman.
There you go.
We have all this stuff, but what we really have is a bunch of great individuals that want to have a conversation with you and just listen to your needs.
Oh, that is awesome. No, talking about awesome people and presentations and everything like that, I want to bring in our next guest, Allison Bacon, to share a little bit about her work and her sessions here at NICE. So, Allison, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much. I'm really grateful to be here. I'm excited to share what's going on, and the conference is going so well already. So I have two presentations tomorrow, one at 9 and one at 11. I'm doing AI-powered tools in Google Classroom with Google at 9 a.m. And then I'm doing an enhancing student engagement with Brisk, AI-powered learning tools at 11.
Well, that is awesome. I was just up at the Brisk booth talking with Heather and Elizabeth and some great things out there. She jumped right in. She was like, I'm just going to jump right in. So just in case you didn't catch that right away, tomorrow at 9 o'clock, she's going to have her session around Gemini and Google. And the session she was just talking about with Brisk and their AI-powered learning is at 11 o'clock as well. So you have a busy day tomorrow. So dive in a little bit to those sessions. What are you participants going to be taking away?
So looking at the Gemini and Google, we're looking at the integrations that have already happened. A lot of times we use a product and we know the product well, like Google Classroom. We're in all the time. It does the things we want it to do, and we don't actually look at the new things that are embedded in it. Google has put a bunch of new stuff right in Classroom. There's a Gemini tab right there that does lots of creation, and it'll push right into your Google Drive. But even a little bit deeper than that, we see things like the read aloud, which is a new assignment. And again, those new features kind of pop up and we're never really sure what they do.
Sure.
So I've got a student example of what read aloud in Google Classroom looks like, and then the AI analytics that come along with it, which is really exciting. And then having those AI-powered tools creating content that we can share with kids. A lot of times the stories we have don't match a kid perfectly. And with Read Aloud, you can actually tailor the story that the kid is going to read to their exact interest, which is really exciting.
Very exciting. So sitting here with my buddy, Matt, I've met a lot of really great people and heard a lot of interesting things. AI seems to be the buzzword. I actually did a section on AI during the Ignite session yesterday. But today I just learned something new. I consider myself pretty fluent in AI, but I learned about Google Gems, which I did not know even existed until this morning. And then I spent my entire lunch break building my own Google Gems.
They're so cool.
It's so exciting.
Yeah, part of what I'm going to do tomorrow is we have some gems attached to classrooms. And I was really fortunate. One of my colleagues back in OSSINING, we created a cognate text leveler gem, which lets you bring a text level down to an accessible place. But for our English language learner friends, it focuses on the cognates. So the verbs that are the same in English and in Spanish. So when they read it, it makes it even more accessible. And the time it would take for a person to identify all of those cognates and rewrite it, we'd never have the time, but being able to make a gem that I can just copy and paste the text in and it's automatically going to make it for me is fantastic.
Wow. And how are you seeing students use that, if at all, the AI piece of this?
So again, that's going to depend district to district, whether they're going to enable gems in classrooms. Some districts will, some districts won't. So it may be used more by teachers, but if it is turned on for students, they'll have a gem sitting right in their Google Classroom. And if they feel like what they're reading is too hard or it's just not, they're not able to process it, they could copy and paste the text in, and it's just going to kind of give them something a little more digestible, something that has words that are a little more comfortable, and help them be able to access the information easier.
Now, as you kind of focus forward, how do you see this evolving into education? What are some things that educators can really dive into, or district administrators, or some of the professionals within a school district?
So one of the things that I'm really loving is in the enhancing student engagement presentation I'm doing with Brisk is turning content into podcasts. As we
Oh,
can see
wow.
right now, podcasts are fantastic.
Yep.
We can reach people in lots of different ways. We've got the video of it, but we also have the audio. And students really thrive being able to listen to podcasts. And what Brisk has done is gives you the ability to turn any content into a podcast and also provide the transcript. The transcript then can be slightly editable. So if I want to put some vocab words in there, I can do that as well. And one of the struggles with using podcasts without AI is they're made for adults. Sometimes the content doesn't hit exactly the way you need it to. And being able to create AI created podcasts specifically for students, it lets us focus in on the exact topic, provide the exact grade level so that the content is accessible to children. And then you still have the control as the teacher to really kind of fine tune exactly what the kids are able to hear. But we can then much more easily flip a class and send the kids home with a podcast to listen to with their families so that when we come back into school, we can review all the material together.
Wow, that's a lot. So it's a lot. Now, have you been coming to NYSCATE a while as a New York educator?
I have. This is my 4th or 5th NYSCATE, I think. 4th or 5th. Back in Rochester, I went a few times.
Yeah.
The second time here in Turning Stone. And I really enjoy coming here. I love meeting all of the people and seeing faces that you only get to see once a year at NYSCATE. It's a really great conference. And being New York based, it's really nice to see what other districts in the state are doing.
Awesome.
Well, that's been the theme that a lot of people have been talking about today was how this is a big conference, because it really is, but it doesn't feel like a big conference. It feels like a smaller, more intimate conference because it's just the vibe. Everybody is just so in like the same kind of vibe and mentality. So it's really nice. Some of the bigger ones like FETC or ISTA, and I love those conferences. It's just very overwhelming. This one, even though it's still a big conference, I feel like there's so much you can get and take away from it. So my question for you, and we've been asking this to pretty much everyone who's been coming in here. Thank you for joining us on the Stronger Together podcast. What does the word stronger together mean to you?
Well, I think what it really means is that we have a community. And the community really lifts each other up here. It's not a competitive place. We're not trying to show up anybody. We're really trying to share and collaborate and support each other. And everybody really lifts each other up. I've met some wonderful people here that I've learned so much from, but they weren't just there to teach me. They were there to include me and bring me into their groups and let me be a part of the conversation and listen to what I have to say. And I mean, people that I have admired for years are like, oh, sit down, have lunch. And it's such a wonderful thing as one walks by right now that I think of all the time of
my friend Lori Guion.
Yes, Lori
my
Guion.
Smile Factor.
Who turns out she
host.
and I had very similar lives, and everything she does, I'm so mesmerized and watch all of it, and yet feel included whenever I'm around her.
That is awesome. She is a special person, and I enjoy working, collaborating, publishing with her, and doing our own podcasts together as well. Well, Allison, it was great to meet you. And I hope you have a great. Are you sticking around for the next 2 days?
I am. Yep. Presenting tomorrow, and I'm going to go hit the keynote right now.
Awesome. And just a reminder, if you are here tomorrow, make sure to check out her Gemini session. That is at 9:00 in the Mohawk Conference Center, and then at 11:00, enhancing student engagement with Brisk, and that's in the Oak Tower meeting room. So have a great time tomorrow, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. And you are off now to the keynote. Have a great rest of the day.
Thank you for including me. Have a great day.